I can think to do a lot of laundry. It's me look on the PayPal app to see which banks I can go to pull out to what's there, or and have it all in quarters. But but that's gonna make it where I have to go do that to without a shower.
And give us a shower.
I'll
It's out, bro.
I'll take her out after 4:20.
Is it
That won't hurt.
possible for us to do adventures together? With feel the wind in our hair?
Oh,
Yeah.
Alright, y'all. Welcome back to another Black Mass adventure. Now, the area that we are in today is insanely special. This is going to be a long day, probably a really long video, because we are on the hunt for the feral people. And we have traveled to a very, very unique location. So this is kind of part of a couple of investigations that I have been going on. Currently, I am in Smoky Mountains. For those of you who don't know, the Smoky Mountain National Park is actually one of the most visited parks in America over California. So what's interesting is that this area is known for its cryptids, its hauntings, its disappearance of people, strange mysteries, aliens, UAPs, ghosts, goblins, Sasquatch, Dogman, and of course, the feral people. Now, the feral people is a topic that has fascinated me ever since I was a kid. Growing up in East Tennessee and Appalachia, all of the grandparents always talked about the men who lived in the mountains or in the woods. They described these people as being extremely aggressive. They were known to attack women and known to attack children,
I'm not
which
going.
was a way for a lot of parents to keep their kids out of getting lost in the mountains. But in the 1960s,
The
something
disrespectful
happened that
people.
really kind of
If they
gave
want me to respect
a
them,
new meaning
they're going to have
to
to stop
the
what they do and
aggressiveness
start being
of
respectful.
the men living in the mountains. So, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm referring to the infamous Dennis Mountains. Now, Dennis was camping with his family, his father, and one day while they were playing hide and seek, Dennis's father watched Dennis go behind a tree and never come back. The state of Tennessee brought in uh, the local military, the neighboring military, all searching for Dennis. But unfortunately, they never found him. Later, a eyewitness came forward and said that while they were walking around Cades Cove, they saw what looked to be a very big, hairy man carrying something over his shoulder and running quickly away. Others described seeing these feral people living throughout Cades Cove area and even all the way up to West Virginia. There have been reports of these feral beings, these feral humans running and living throughout the Appalachian Mountains. But the Smokies National Park is one of the most recognized for feral people activity. Over the past couple of years, I have decided to start searching for evidence of these feral people. Now, in my travels, I
It
have
turned out to
found
be nice out today.
some pretty damning evidence. I have experienced somebody screaming at me. I think felt like it was just an intimidation thing to get me out of the way. I have found bare human footprints. Holy shit. That's a fucking footprint. In areas where nobody would be taking their shoes off, like it would just be stupid. I found hardened sticks that look to be used as some sort of spear or weaponry. And I have, after years of research and digging into the topic, I have nailed down an area that I believe these clans of feral people actually live. I think also they use a tunnel system to navigate the mountains and to essentially stay out of sight. I come out here all alone to research this topic. I do this for a couple of reasons. One, I like to do a lot of research during the day. For me, I think it's kind of imperative for you to be able to look down or look at the video and make your own determination, as opposed to seeing everything at night where everything's just going to be scary anyway. You're not going to be able to really see any concrete evidence, in my opinion. However, I do use special gear to try to enhance that, such as my thermal camera. And by using the thermal camera, it allows me to see deeper, it allows you to see more accurate, and you'll know exactly what we're dealing with. So in 2019, there was a family that traveled to the Smoky Mountains and decided to go for a hike. They went to an area that's called Quarters Creek. This is a pretty kind of off the beaten path, mundane area outside of Gatlinburg that a lot of people don't really think about going to. And in this adventure, the little boy kind of stumbled and found a hole in the ground. Well, this hole led to a 5.7 mile underground tunnel system. Now, the state of Tennessee wants to recognize this tunnel system as being created by clever moonshiners. However, I don't think that moonshiners would put themselves in a position where they could literally be caught in a hole. Moonshiners are smarter than that, in my opinion. So I think these These caves, these tunnel systems, on top of caves, we do have caves that these tunnel systems could connect to. Um, I believe these tunnel systems were created by these feral people. And I think the state of Tennessee knows about it. I think the U.S. government knows about it. And they are basically just trying to keep it out of the public's eye. Now, as I'm standing here, I just looked out and I saw pretty
The government,
interesting sport here.
the government does keep a lot of stuff
I found
a secret,
interesting,
and I'm
That's
thinking,
normal.
that the feral people is one of them.
Yeah.
But there's no way that the government can hide any of it because there's people that runs into creatures like Bigfoot, feral people, and the other creatures.
And talk about it.
Yeah, and they talk about all these creatures, just still, and it's making it harder and harder for the government to keep it a secret.
I know.
The more people keep running into all these creatures and talk about it,
How can you keep things a secret when people run into it and talk about them?
I don't know how you can keep things like that a secret when people are finding out about that stuff by going out in the woods.
Here is that is a pretty small footprint, but it does look to be kind of barefoot. You have a toe here, and a big toe here. And that is heading up in this direction. I just got that feeling of not being alone.
The one park that we've been to over in Monroe that has nothing but woods.
Gonna go at the higher ground.
So there's moments I've walked through the trails at that park, and I ended up having
That print.
certain feelings and everything, like someone's watching me.
This is
Think that I'm not alone, and when I do stop and look around, I still have those feelings and everything,
green area.
and not see who or what is watching me. I've had those moments at that park.
Now there are, in my opinion, Bigfoot
In
in this area.
certain areas, it's hard to get rid of that feeling.
We are not going to
Oh,
concentrate on said Bigfoot. Something came sliding down this hill.
I've not. And some people notice that I'm a nice, good person.
Okay.
And there's those that thinks the other way around about me.
Because they're not paying attention
They're
to
not-
the good side. And they're only seeing the other side because they're pissing you off all the time.
Man.
How can anyone know the truth when they do the opposite?
I don't know. It's hard to getting to know someone when you do the opposite and keep on doing the opposite than everything else like that.
You gonna work for me, buddy?
Gosh.
And you're just gonna slap this bad boy and follow me, no?
That girl was laughing at us today. The neighbor in 207.
Because she thinks everything's funny.
Yes.
I've noticed that about her.
She acts and she thinks the next like everything, every single thing out there is funny
That's
when
what
it's
I-
not.
That's what I've noticed about her.
Why me? I had opportunities being Mama didn't.
And I wasn't gonna waste them.
Balancing life, work, and school was tough. But I'm prepared.
Level up with a nursing degree from Capella University. What can't you do? Get your kiddo back to playtime in no time. Pediatrician's #1 choice for fast relief. Children's Tylenol.
Two people each owe the IRS $50,000. Same amount. One ends up paying $47,000, the other $4,000. How is that possible? Because the IRS doesn't look at what you owe. They look at how your case is presented, your income, your hardship, your circumstances. The details matter. Most people don't realize this. They fill out a form and talk to someone and then accept whatever they're offered. We look at your full picture before you
Oh,
commit to
I'm
anything,
good at it.
because the
Pissing
first
people
option
off.
isn't always
Ah,
the right.
cock-a-doodle-doo.
The full picture. Call tax
Oh,
rates to
well,
schedule your free
she-
consultation.
I'm a pissy. Oh. What, I'm a pissy rooster?
No.
Unable to take off. Aircraft in motion. Three, two, one.
She's recording. Now we gotta get across this ledge here. See what I mean? This isn't. Must. Oh shit! Holy shit! That's a rattlesnake. God damn. Whoa. Alright. Gotta be careful here. Alright, buddy. So, see, what's important is you stay calm. I turned around, or I went around this tree, and just kind of out of the corner of my eye, I captured that kind of curve, like that shape, and made me jump. But eastern diamondback rattlesnakes are not overly aggressive. I think that one probably just ate something because it had no fear or threat from me or that drone, which probably saved my life. The fact that thing just ate, because that one 100% was big enough to kill me. That could have ended catastrophically, actually, because I do have some health issues that I'm working on, trying to get done and out. So it's man, that was wild. I hope you all enjoyed that footage, because that was a beautiful snake. And even with the drone, it wasn't interested in striking the drone, and I was able to get pretty close and really get to admire that snake. I know a lot of people would have probably killed the snake because I am on a trail, even though it's not a traveled trail. There's not going to be a lot of people up here scaling these grades like I am. But another hiker, couldn't have got as lucky as I did. I just did, and that was just luck. That was pure luck. That was a total fail on my area awareness, and yeah, that was close. So y'all freaking hit that damn like button. We're going after feral people, and we're running into eastern diamondback rattlesnakes. Why don't I have 100,000 subscribers? Like, I'm in Appalachia. I live in Appalachia. I'm taking you all to show everybody Appalachia. But the people who claim they've got trees following them and freaking demons at their work are the ones going viral and shit. I mean, that's kind of, I don't do it for the likes, but I kind of do it for the likes. I'd like to have a YouTube play button. I kind of figured I would have gotten one. But I made some mistakes along the way. Hired the wrong people. It makes a bad decision. It's okay though. So back to the mountains. So the eastern diamondback is the one of two poisonous snakes that are in East Tennessee, in the Smokies. I've had a lot of people say there are water moccasins. I don't think that there are in East Tennessee. It's definitely not. Not in even in this area. if they're
Roxy.
more,
Roxy, stop it! Roxy, stop it! Roxy, listen.
Still, I don't think that that's possible. But the other one, the other snake is the copperhead, which the copperhead is way more aggressive. The copperhead is the type of snake that smokes meth and eats babies. Like those things are aggressive. That I wouldn't have gotten away with it with copperhead like that. He probably, I don't think I was actually close enough to the snake when I stumbled, but it was pretty close. So let's take the area in. Let's do some shots here. Yo, I'm having a blast now because this is straight down. This is about as scary
Roxy,
as you can get.
you've been told no.
Stop it, Roxy. Stop it. Stop it, Roxy. You freaking stop it. I'm not in the mood for you to keep it up.
Don't ask me to protect you from you being a no. I'm not gonna protect you from doing a no.
Listen.
Don't look at me. You were being naughty. When you be naughty, you're being naughty. Don't look at me and ask me to.
Are you ready to make your Play the fairy tale season.
Get you out of it. I'm not gonna get you out of it.
Lasting long enough for me to finish. It was frustrating. I love him, but it got to a point where we were both avoiding intimacy. And then he got prescribed the SexRx plus climax control pill through Hims. This pill combines sildenafil, an ingredient to help men get hard and stay hard, with PE treatment to help him last way longer. And the best part is 100% online. No doctor's office, no pharmacy runs, just a simple intake form, and then a licensed provider recommended the right treatments for him. And now he's lasting longer, he's more confident, and we're actually excited to be intimate again. So if you're struggling with early climax, check out treatments through Hims today. It's seriously saved our sex life.
Okay, feral baby. I think there are Sasquatch around here.
Bedroom.
I haven't seen any structures to indicate it, but here. I think I just heard another snake. It's all right. I do have my cow snake boots, which I will link below. They're not technically snake boots, but they would be fine. They are awesome boots. Cow snake boots.
I would get out of the way, or you'll get stumbled.
People really need to stay out of our business.
We asked them to stay out of our business the last time we had a problem.
They keep on getting into our business. I'm sick and tired of them acting like we're the ones that has to be respectful towards them, while they're the ones being all disrespectful towards us.
You know.
I'm tired of it. The more they keep on being disrespectful, the more they're gonna get our reaction back towards them.
I know.
They're not gonna. It's obvious they're not. The girl thinks that everything's funny when it's not.
I know. I'm gonna get the jams off already. I gotta get more water. And I'm trying to drink a little more. Oh man,
I've had a weird ass feeling.
I know it. Um,
I got a little glass right here. I know dishes is in them too.
I know.
I'm hearing some pretty large movement.
Ooh, I finished the water again.
What is that sound? I hear a side by side.
If I don't get to the dishes today, there's tomorrow morning.
It's probably a reader.
Don't look on the problem.
I'm just, darn.
And then I heard it. It was like kids.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. Frustrated
the
with
side
you.
by
I'm more
sides,
frustrated with them with
down,
the worst part.
way down, back over there.
Oh,
Um,
way the other part.
but you can hear it traveling. So here, and then as it coming up the freaking mountain, that's another thing that I talk about a lot on these investigations. The way that sound can travel can be very dangerous. Yeah, there's
Shush.
a mistake.
I want to do something.
We're gonna grab the thermal. Let's see what it is. Because I don't want to have to. I'll choke myself. I don't want to have to rush because that snake's probably gonna go back and be blocking my trail again. But that's something else I talk about in these mountains is that sound can travel. So if you go, for instance, you go out in the mountains and you get lost and you hear like side by side. You can still hear the side by side, but that thing is way far away from me. Like way far away from me. There's, I mean, so you would want. So if you're lost, you're scared, and you hear a sound like that, it can be very far away, and the way that it just kind of travels through the mountains, and it can be extremely deceiving, and can get you even more lost. Yeah, I'm like 90% sure it's the Rangers.
I want to do
On
something
the chest.
tomorrow.
And break out the thermal. What is it? It's like cropping half of it. Well, that's a weird creature.
I want to get laid. And I'm not going anywhere tomorrow.
Look at that. It's hanging on that tree. You'll see. There's nothing there. So there's that tree. Right? There's nothing on that tree. There's that thing. I get that a lot. It's weird. I think they're just entities. Like elementals. So we are in the Cherokee side of the mountains, of the Smokies. And the Cherokee actually even recognized the feral people, what's known as the wild men. They distinguished them from Bigfoot. Bigfoot was a different entity, and they called him the Raven Mocker. They recognized the difference of the Sasquatch
I
and
want
the
to
feral
go.
people or wild men because of their aggression. The Sasquatch was not considered nearly as aggressive as the wild men, feral people. They were known in the Native American culture to attack women, to attack children. They were known to have extremely long beards, very crazy looking eyes, sores all over them.
Oh,
But the Native Americans were smart enough to stay away from them. Even prior to, they recognized them prior to the European invasion on them, which I found really interesting. And the one that I saw, well, I guess it was either one or there's two of them, didn't really fit the kind of typical descriptions that you have from people having encounters with them. The one that I saw had like these orange-looking freaking eyes. Now, I did see it during the day, and it had like this hood thing on it. So that was a little bit different. I like to know what's moving back there. I keep hearing it, but so the haters say that a thermal camera doesn't work during the day. Mine does. This is actually a hunting camera. That's what it's really meant for. Okay, we are going to hit another part. Smokies. We're going to go. Okay, so we're going to go see if we can locate them and see if we can enter them. If you haven't liked this video yet, freaking like it. Now, like it. Or, like, what the hell, man? Send it to your friend. Send it to your friend. Be like, hey, listen, there's all these people all over the internet right now talking about Appalachia from their freaking couch in their house. Go follow this guy. This guy goes out into the mountains by himself. He almost got eaten live by a freaking rattlesnake. How many get to 100,000? 100,000. TikTok censoring the shit out of me. It's ridiculous. Like it's weird. I'm not really worried about TikTok, but my YouTube channel, it's growing. It's consistently growing, and that's good. But your boy needs to make it grow faster. I need it to grow faster now because I've dropped my membership price way down. Then I was having trouble with all my stuff getting stolen, which killed my retention rate. Don't know if you all know how that works. Is that that's what the problem is when people steal other creators' content. Not only are they stealing the work, but the viewer already sees it, so they just kind of scroll right past it. They're like, "Oh, I like this creator, but I've already seen this," and it's not the viewer's fault. I don't feel like either. I think it's just these assholes that do this, and the corporations that don't want. I don't know. They just don't want me to have a new car. So, okay. I'm gonna chest mount this just in case because I need to be careful. Obviously, there's already rattlesnakes here, so and I gotta pay attention to the trail that new to the channel. Hit that subscribe button if you think this video, like, comment. Great.
Oh, I don't know where to go.
Not for an ambulance, there's a sexual harassment claim, all of which are massive liability risks.